All right, here we go. Parent function number 4.
Parent function number 4 is the inverse linear function. Your book also calls it the reciprocal function. And your equation is f of x or y is equal to 1 over x, which is where they get the reciprocal word from. Okay, this function is going to have key features of 2 important points, a horizontal asymptote and a vertical asymptote. So you'll have 4 pieces to this function. So, Mr. Lucky, what are our anchor points?
We have 1, 1 and -1, -1.
Okay, we're going to have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0. We're going to have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0.
All of those are important.
Now, while he's getting this put on your graph for you, a couple of things to remember. All the terminology that we talked about in lesson 1.2 is going to come right back into play here. So if you need to, go back and look at your definitions from lesson 1.2. Okay? The interesting thing about the inverse linear function, it's got 2 little pieces, or branches sometimes they're called. So our domain, notice we're going to go forever left to right, but we need to skip that vertical asymptote in the middle. So how about negative infinity to 0, non-inclusive, and then 0 to infinity. The range is going to do the exact same thing, moving from bottom to top. Okay, so symmetry, when we look at our symmetry, it does not flip over the axis, it rotates around the origin, it is odd. Boundedness, it is unbounded, or not bounded, because it goes up and down forever. There are 2 asymptotes which we wrote down before, but we're going to write them down again. The horizontal is at y equals 0. That's a y. You started with vertical last time.
I know.
And the vertical asymptote is at x equals 0.
Make sure you get those correct.
Make sure when we ask you for asymptotes, you tell us if they are horizontal or vertical and get the x and y in the right spot. Discontinuities, there's a non-removable discontinuity. Again, this is an x-axis number, so it's at x equals 0. Okay. The function is decreasing on its entire domain. So
there's the entire domain.
there's the entire domain. Extrema, there are none. There are no points higher or lower than those nearby or the whole picture. And the end behavior, we're going to go ahead and do the limit as x goes to negative infinity of our function, which was 1 over x. And so as you look to the left on your graph, where are we going?
0.
0. So that limit goes to 0. The limit as x goes to infinity, so as you look to the right, of 1 over x,
It also goes to 0.
is also going to go to 0. That'll do it for the inverse linear.